Hey guys, Sam here. This is part 1 of our Halloween one-shot we did. We usually play a game together as a larger group around Halloween, so I decided to record it. We will intermittently be releasing one-shots and improv games under the moniker of Cocktails of Cthulhu as I get them edited. Hopefully we can get the next part done and released in the next few weeks. I'm still planning on releasing the next episode of our main campaign next weekend on schedule. We're going to be leaving FP's past to come back to Hobbs in modern time in a story arc I'm calling Cardiff Hunters. So anyway, here is the Cocktails of Cthulhu theme. Okay.
Haley, I emailed you a PDF of the character sheet.
Thank you.
First thing you do. First thing you do.
What?
You go, Haley.
Well,
What the fuck? Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. I'll believe that. Okay. So I think everything's working. Surprising to me. Zoom shit's working. I'm
yeah,
recording on
usually
Zoom.
it takes
this
a little
goes
more
way
troubleshooting.
more poorly.
I pay a lot of money for internet. So
Yeah, nice. So that's what it is. It's capitalism at work for
Yep.
us finally.
Thank God.
Okay. So we're gonna play Delta Green tonight, if that's okay with everybody.
Is this our spooky Halloween episode?
Yeah. So this is gonna be our Halloween episode. So I guess I should do a little welcome in and stuff. So this is
in a
just
spooky voice.
hello. Hello. I want to play the game. Is that scary to you guys? Well, I'm nervous about this. We haven't played in
a while.
years.
Okay, no.
Okay, we haven't played in weeks.
That's
Haley
true.
hasn't
I
played
haven't
in
played
years.
in years.
Haley hasn't played.
No, it's been months.
Okay, so why
Oh,
don't
no.
we so this is welcome to whatever. What's the hand on the door?
Okay, Vlad.
In Soviet Russia. Door hands
Door
you.
hands you. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's really dumb. I'm glad we're starting off this way. So this is our Halloween episode, I guess. And we have traveled long and far. So we have a
Spooky
mobile
Halloween.
setup. So, because we're in Colorado right now. So this will be interesting.
It was
Coming to
raining
you
when we got
live.
here. So.
Yeah, one of 10 days that it rains in this state, and
That
you
is
land.
truly amazing.
Yeah.
Somebody today was like, this girl, she's from Washington, so I don't know where she got off doing this, but she was like, it's raining and sunny. And I was like, yeah, bitch.
Where
That's
do
what
you get
happens.
off?
Where do you, tell me where you get off. Is it in your hotel room?
Okay,
Do you think of me?
My God.
That's what I
Cut
said
that.
there.
Cut. And Sam can never go back to that conference.
Sam texted me and was like, "Pick me up now.
I gotta go.
please. I have to
I
leave.
gotta get out
The
of
cops
here.
are here.
Pick me up from the hotel. Hurry."
Okay, so are we going to go around the room and introduce ourselves? Haley, you get to introduce yourself, but I'll start. Hey, I'm Sam, and you know me, so go ahead next. Popcorn, Aubrey.
Do I have to introduce myself? Hi, I'm
What did I just say?
Hi, I'm Aubrey. I also am always on this podcast, and you know me. Next, Haley.
Popcorn.
Hi.
Popcorn, Haley, sorry.
Popcorn. Hi, I'm Haley. I am not on this podcast.
But now you are.
But now I am.
And are you related to anyone on the recording?
Yes. Yes, I am related to Braden Lanham.
No, we're not related.
No, we're married.
Married as fucking.
No, we're not related.
Kissing cup.
You set me up for that question,
I did. I
though.
fucked
Why
you
did
over.
you say that?
Welcome to the podcast.
I mean, I guess we're related.
Oh, God.
We're
I mean,
family.
We're related in that we
And
share the
we're
last
married.
name and we're married.
You share a
but,
marital bed.
Yeah. Wow. Our Midwest is showing here.
Yikes.
Yes, so they're cousins and they are married.
Married, not related.
Great.
We are married, not related.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brady. I'm sometimes on this podcast.
That's true.
And my cousin wife is now with us as well. Happy she could be here today. Yeah, I'm going to virtually popcorn it over to Maisie.
Hi, Maisie. I'm on this podcast. Aaron and I spent the day working in the yard, and so I remain very itchy despite showering, and everything else is just, I don't know.
The histamine.
It's spooky, I guess.
Yeah.
It's spooky how itchy I am.
Delusional parasitosis.
Yeah. And popcorn to Jimmy.
Hey, I'm Jimmy. I am also on this podcast, and I went to my kid's soccer game today. I don't know. I don't have anything interesting to say.
Nice.
That's okay.
Jimmy, are you married to your cousin as well?
No, actually, probably furthest possible. Seeing as my wife's. Well, I mean, I don't think I have any cousins in the Philippines, so probably very separate bloodlines.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so just us
Pretty
then.
safe. Pretty safe. You're not cousins.
Yeah.
That's why you married her.
Great.
I get it now.
You were like,
Guaranteed
how can I
not
make sure
cousin.
I
The rest
don't
of the
marry my
family
cousin?
tree, the branches were starting to turn in a little bit, so I thought, I
Yeah.
better.
Gotta branch out.
Gotta branch out.
Nice.
Gotta branch out. Nice.
Nice. Okay, so tonight we're going to be playing a Delta Green game. So I would like everyone to make Delta Green agents.
Do you want us to make them or pre-gen them?
Oh,
or?
you can pre-gen them, whatever you want.
Okay.
Sam, can I get a number between 1 and 961?
Yeah, that's no problem.
Where do we go for the
827.
pre-gens again?
827.
I think it's on one of our, it's probably in Google Doc or it's on Box or
God.
something.
I have
Google
the,
Doc
I have
sucks.
the, I can share them. I have the pre-gen.
Share.
And then you want
downloaded.
another one? We'll do 389.
All right, I'll be 389.
Okay.
Sorry, who?
I
What?
don't know. Do you want me to just each give you a number for a pre-gen, or is that what we want to do?
Hold on, let me email the pre-gens.
Haley, you look confused, and that's okay.
I don't know what's
The
happening.
pre-gens
The
are like
pre-gens are
characters
like
that
they
are
made
already
some
made, and you
Great.
can just use them.
Good to know.
Yep.
It's a lot easier.
Great.
Okay, I'm going to give everyone a number. So, Maisie, what number did I give you?
827.
And your name, what did I give you?
329.
I'm going to give you 666 because it's the spooky season.
Yes, it is. 666.
Brady, do you want to be 420 just to
Hell
really
yeah,
get this
brother.
together? And then Jimmy,
69.
just 69. Okay, done. Easy. Done. So we will.
Almost certainly use these characters again, especially the 42069 one.
Yeah, there's
Yes.
like no way we haven't done this before, at least in our private
All right.
games. In our private games. Okay, do we have, you guys all have characters? Do you have names? Do you have stuff you want to, descriptions? So here's the setup. You guys are a DG cell located in New York City. So you guys have all done some stuff and seen some shit.
Well, it's
What's
just
our-
one
what's our
of
letter?
3 accents I can do, so I'm
Yeah,
really
so you're
excited.
good. Yeah, you're good. I think most of the table can do a New York accent to some degree. And I also feel like once one of us does a New York accent, the rest of us just slowly morph into that New York
That's true.
accent. So I kind of feel like this
Until
makes sense.
Aubrey just becomes German.
Oh,
at some point.
well, German's
Or
hard. Or I
Wisconsin.
me and Haley
I
are
feel
just
like,
gonna.
yeah,
That's
we're
fine.
together, so we're just gonna start talking
It's
like
just
this.
gonna be a Wisconsin
You know.
accent, you know.
We're gonna big take whatever.
You guys can be whatever cell you want to be. Well, not A, B, C. So this is going to be set in 2017,
Okay.
October 30th, 2017.
And these events are scarier than President Trump being elected the previous year?
Well, the world peace occurred because he got elected. So
Great.
Oh,
that's
sure,
why
sure,
this,
sure,
this is
sure,
actually
sure.
just like kind of a cozy life simulator.
We're all
because
really
Trump
happy
got
about
elected.
it.
No, what I need you guys to know about your cell is that you had done something. You had investigated a cult. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a background, okay?
Okay.
So you had investigated a cult, and they were called the Luciferians. It's an NYC cult of evangelicals. They were living in, like, I don't know, some shitty area. I don't know anything about New York.
Rochester got him.
Wow. Wow. Yeah, fuck Rochester. It was this weird evangelical cult that you guys had been investigating homeless population disappearing in Rochester, New York, we'll say. Shout out to Andrew and Emily. They'd been abducting homeless people and clawing out their eyes or taking their eyes out. You guys didn't really know what they were doing, but you killed the cult, as far as you know. And the only thing that I think was left over from this is that there was something written in blood in their little, like, sacrificial room. What was written in blood was, "The machine expects devotion It cannot interpret invention.
I want to like send that in the chat or something.
You know what? More than anything, I want to send that in the chat. So that is your guys' background. So, and I don't need. You can do whatever you want. So if you want some people to be new, some people to be old, whatever you want to do, that's totally fine. So any questions about that as the intro?
So Luciferians in New York City, and
We killed the cult.
Yeah, in New York City.
They
Fuck
had been
Rochester, it's actually
abducting
New York
homeless
City.
people.
Yeah, they've been injecting homeless people.
Injecting or abducting?
Abducting.
I said injecting.
I don't want to hear what you think I said. I'm not interested in that. They'd been abducting homeless people and taking their eyes out.
Unhoused.
Excuse me. The cult wasn't housed. You're right. Yes. And that was written in blood all over the thing I told you. All right. Any questions?
You said it's 2017, October 30th.
October
And which
30th.
cell are we? Sorry.
Whatever you want to be. I don't give a shit. I truly don't give a single shit.
Okay. Friends, how elite do we want to be?
Yeah, the higher up the letter, the more elite you are. Oh, okay. Haley, you may not know a whole lot about the game because
I've only played Delta Green like twice.
Yeah. So
it's basically
overall,
Call of Cthulhu, but we're
arcing.
agents.
Actually, you don't need to be a cell because it's the program era. So Haley, Delta Green is a semi-secret governmental organization, right? Like the X-Files.
Mm-hmm.
It's split up into two sections. 2001, 9/11. Pre that, we had the Cowboys, and that was like this underground group. That was like, they're really all about destroying mythos stuff, so destroying all the monsters and stuff. And then post 9/11, they became a quasi-actual governmental organization, and there's all these corporations that like want them to kind of preserve. There's this tension of preserving the mythos versus destroying the mythos.
Ooh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And so
I got
because of
that.
that, so you guys are actually in the program, so you don't even need to be
Kind of
cells.
like a Men in Black scenario.
Yeah. No,
So
I've played.
in the-
I
well,
feel
it
like I
just-
know a little bit of
and
background.
the feeling is a little different because the program is a lot more Men in Black, I think.
Yes.
And then the cowboy years when you're outlaws is a lot more like
X-Files.
undercover.
Secret.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so this is less secret because we're like a
We're like out
yeah.
in the world.
Ish. It's still not like fully funded. There was actually even a first era before all that where it was like a full governmental organization. So your badges and stuff. Now it's like you work as like a, accountant for the FBI, like doing forensic accounting, but then like you'll like get called in on your weekends to do stuff under the guise of whatever. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So
Got it.
So we don't need to be a cell.
No, we don't need to be a cell.
Just fully
So you
funded
can just be whatever you want
regardless.
to be.
Okay.
And then what that also means is that in this era, you guys, so that means that in this era, you guys have access to a little more resources.
Okay.
So you can have fake IDs. You can ask for things from me, the handler. So,
Okay.
So whatever you want to be. What I will say is whatever you want that to be, you all get your manner. And Haley, think about this. We'll go to you last for this one. In general, the way we start our games is that because, like, let's say again, you work as an accountant, right? There is some way Delta Green or what's called, you don't know it as Delta Green, you know it as the program. That's what it's kind of called. The program gets a hold of you somehow.
Okay.
And so that could be that they know that you always take lunch every day at 12:15 for 20 minutes. You're on a bench. And so they'll like put something taped under the bench, but like some covert way of getting a hold of you. And so we use that a little bit to kind of describe our characters. And so usually what I have people do is around the table, they describe to me a small scene of how their character gets told to meet up. And then you meet up and the handler gives you information and you go do your shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So think a little bit about that and we can go to you last for that so you can have some time to think. So with that, what I'd like is how you get your information and maybe a brief description of your normal day and what you look like. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Who wants to start? Do you need minutes to think?
I think, can I have like one more minute to just...
Yeah. Take a couple minutes. Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
I think
do it.
so.
Let's go first. So it's a cold, rainy October 30th. What I'm going to say is you guys know that there is a room in LaGuardia that you have to go to for these meetings because you guys are a more seasoned crew, or at least some of you are. It's not abnormal, normal, for you guys to be sent out of the state. So whatever your skills are that you have, they are useful, and I don't know what they are because I don't know your characters. So make that make sense.
Sorry, quick question. How long ago did this cult thing happen?
We're gonna say 1 year.
Okay.
Can we ask some things about the cult thing?
Yep. And I will I'll answer them, but like, yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I mean, I think it's just like experiential things.
Yeah.
So like when the thing was written in blood, was it like one time, or was this like was it like written all over, like in fingerprint blood? Like,
great question. This is a good way to start stuff. So the long and short of that story is you guys traced them through one of the boroughs, we'll say in New York City. They had an abandoned warehouse, and in that abandoned warehouse was a hidden room that they had kind of dug out from underneath like the foundation of the building, we'll say. In that room, it was like a small chamber, probably only 8x8 circular, and they had hidden it, and it basically like it stunk like shit, right? Because there's just like corpses decomposing down there, probably 10 or 12 homeless people missing their eyes. The eyes had been placed in the room above that, almost in like a ritualistic everywhere manner, right? In where that was written a whole bunch all over that little room. So the bottom little dungeon room where they were killing people, that's where it was written. It was written a whole bunch in blood. And it was like had been done over time. Like there's dried blood, there's less dried blood, there's new blood. Does that make sense?
Yep. And then did we have any, so like if they were, you were saying like evangelical.
Yeah.
Is that like evangelical, like Christian, or evangelical as in like we're proselytizing?
Great question.
I would say that they were Christian. I think you questioned that based on what you saw there, because there was a lot of strange iconography that had to do with eyes and stuff. But what struck you specifically was that they had 3 saints in the top room of that room, so above the dungeon thing. There was the Saint Lucia of Syracuse, who was known to she plucked out her own eyes. Then there is Saint Odelia of Cologne, was born blind and regained sight. And then there was the last one was Saint Longinus, who obviously pierced Christ's side during the crucifixion. And the thing about Longinus is that the blood of Christ healed his eyesight, and it caused him to convert to Christianity despite killing Christ. So,
what was the second saint?
Saint Odelia. It's Odilia of Cologne.
And so, did we find that it was weird that like
Yes.
saints and sainthood is like Catholicism typically?
Yeah, absolutely weird. I think that it looked like a mishmash. I guess the best way to describe it is it's a mishmash of evangelical proselytizing and sainthood specific, though, these saints only. It's not like there were other Catholic iconography.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just these 3 saints.
And
it looked like those. Yeah, go ahead. So it looked like those had been taken from like various churches in the New York City area, right? So they had stalked and found churches that had either a picture or some kind of icon of one of those 3 saints.
And then last thing, sorry y'all, and then feel free to cut all this out, Sam, if you don't have questions and it's just like a description.
This is good. This is good.
Is there any sort of like technological aspect that we picked up on? Because just with like the wording of machine and invention and that sort of thing, was like, did like the practitioners like carry cell phones or like, you know, anything like that?
Yeah, no. What I would say is that they looked like long and short answer, no. They had like cell phones and stuff, but really they had like in 2017 they had really shitty cell phones. It looked like people who had given up a lot of their own items and money and stuff to pursue this cult, if that makes sense.
Cool.
And like the whole area was not like rife with technology or anything like that. It was very grimy, and it felt like I think the vibes it probably gives you, despite the Catholicism stuff, is like church revival stuff, like traveling church revivals.
So I was gonna ask as a follow up, having gone through this, would we know whether or not these people like truly understand what it is that they're worshiping, or are they just like cherry picking iconography from different religions and just sort of like idolizing it or using it as like a vehicle for the thing that they're doing?
It's a good question, and I think that you guys labeled it a Christian evangelical cult because it obviously used Christian iconography, but I would also say that there wasn't like any Christ in any of this. It's not like they had like, you know, Christ on a cross, you know, it's not. So it was like utilizing that iconography, but didn't really fully, it didn't fit, because like to me, this is not stuff you would have like, you know, truly Christ doing, you know, like doing his thing, right? So, which is his favorite thing to do.
Okay. But the saints in Catholicism, a lot of them were born from death, martyrdom, or sacrificing themselves. So, yes. Okay.
Yeah. So it felt, so I think the official story, right, was that you guys busted a weird evangelical cult, maybe a bunch of druggies, hippies. They're kind of do like a Manson kind of thing or whatever. But under the what you guys reported back to the program was like, this doesn't make any sense. Other questions? These are great.
Did we find their leader?
There was one leader, we'll say.
Kenneth Copeland?
Yes, it was Kenneth Copeland.
Just shriveled old man hiding in a sewer.
He was down there. He's like gnashing his teeth.
Ah, Jesus.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you found what was ostensibly the leader who you felt was like, when you guys broke in, I imagine you guys broke in kind of a hail of like gunfire, because I think you guys are a little bit maybe the superstars of the program to some degree, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah.
So like, movie action star, kick in the door, shoot a bunch of people, and he's like commanding them like, go get him. And there's like 12 or 13 people, and you guys kill everybody.
I mean, I have 70 in heavy weapons, so.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I was like, I don't think any of the rest of us have any firearm
They're
skills, but
fucking
that's
rules.
okay.
Yeah, just machine guns blazing.
Hell yeah. Sick.
Cool. Other questions? Other things you need to understand your place in the program? Place in your guys' little group or anything?
And this is exactly a year later from
exactly 1 year
Okay.
later.
All right. I'm going to grab a beer.
Yep. Okay. Are we all ready?
I'm ready.
You want to give an intro?
Yeah, I know what my character, what her deal is.
Okay, what I'm going to do is Aubrey's going to give her intro, and then she's going to popcorn, and we're going to popcorn around the room, but Haley will be the last person, so you have a little bit
Great.
of time.
All
And
right.
so you can hear everybody.
So, I have to come up with her agent name. I'll come up with it on the fly. Okay. My character, her real name is Kristen Van Brunt.
Oh, I need to write this shit down. Fuck.
Okay, so Kristen Van Brunt, she is 29 years old. She is a historian. Well, she's technically a postdoctoral fellow, but she has a PhD in history and ecumenics from Princeton University, which is basically the study of the history of Christianity
Oh, nice.
from its
Love that. That fucking
originality.
rules. Okay, great.
Which is why she's in this like superstar
Yeah,
group.
love that. Love it.
She's originally from Appleton, Wisconsin. She got her undergrad in history from the University of Wisconsin Go Badgers. And then she has her PhD from Princeton and is currently doing a postdoctoral fellowship at Princeton studying Christian cults.
Cool. So
in
we're
the
not,
US, within
we're
the
not doing
US.
a bronze mole man.
Oh no, she's total Wisconsin gal.
Can you give us a bronze mole man?
Oh, could you really maybe just move over there? Just get out of my way, please.
Yep.
I'm
There
just
it
trying to
is.
come through.
There he is. Yeah, that's excellent. Okay.
No, so she's from Appleton. She's just a good old Wisconsin girl. Her parents came over from the Netherlands, so she's a little Dutch baby.
Nordic.
But yeah, so she's
Yeah, I was gonna say.
she's like
Okay, don't correct me.
I don't know if that's
she
Nordic,
is
but
like
No one
5'10",
can correct me.
blonde.
She's 5'10".
She's 5'10". She's
Oh,
she's
she's
a
a
tall
big girl.
Wisconsin gal,
Stacked.
blonde, and
She's
she
sturdy.
played volleyball at the University of Wisconsin. Go Badgers once again. And her notable statistics are she's in perfect health.
Perfect hell.
Perfect health. Constitution 75.
all
Perfect
that
health
matters.
is what it
Trump.
says. And charisma is 70. She's very, what they say, quote, affable
Oh.
on this character sheet. So she's real Midwest nice.
Yeah, I've been called affable.
That makes
Yeah.
So yeah, that's Kristen. So she's a real smart gal. She got into the thing originally because she's literally in New Jersey
Yeah.
and is an expert in Christian cults.
Love that. Okay.
What's her agent
so
name?
Agent Bible.
Okay.
How original.
On the
strong.
nose. She's a very literal gal.
Agent Bible.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
Cool. So how does she get read in, or not read into? How does she get her?
Oh, how does she get her letter?
Her letter, her invitation to the opera.
So she is very type A. So she has a really set schedule every single day. She gets up and she walks her pug at 6:30 in the morning, and she's on her way back to her apartment in Princeton, New Jersey, and it's 6:40 in the morning now. So they've gone on their 10-minute walk.
Sure.
And she sees a sticky, like a Post-it note on her mailbox in her apartment that has an address, and she knows where it is.
Yeah, it's LaGuardia.
Yeah.
It just has the room number, so you know it says like 320B or whatever, and that's what it's doing. Okay. All right, popcorn.
Popcorn Maisie.
All right, y'all. This is Bo Lilly from Ovilia, Texas.
Hell yeah.
And Bo's a seaman.
Figuratively or literally?
At one point, literally.
Weren't we all?
He's notable for being huge, like an 85 compared to everybody else.
Oh, wow.
Holy shit.
Also described as lithe, astute, and gloomy.
Isn't lithe like thin?
Slender and flexible.
Hey, you know what? When you
Just a
have
bendy boy.
a strength of 85 and a dexterity of 70, and then all of the rest of the stats are
that
garbage.
would be lithe.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's pretty live.
Yeah.
I guess.
You're like Channing Tatum and like Mike. You're
Yeah.
like big and beefy,
Ooh.
but
Yeah.
goddamn, you can arch
You are
that back.
flexible.
Hell yeah. Make a deep
I know where I'm
squat.
getting off.
Yes, the deepest squat.
Bo joined the Navy like right out of high school, and currently he is stationed at the Naval Support Activity, the NSA, in Saratoga Springs, New York. And apparently he's a meteorologist, so meteorologist for the Navy. And so, you know, he's looking at the radar and everything, you know, forecasting the weather for the ships and shipping lanes. And the way that he always gets notified is, you know, he's sitting there doing his job, looking at the computers, and then he sees like a quick little glitch, like in the Matrix, but Neo's like deja vu and like looks back again, and then like there's something written in the Doppler radar, like a question mark or something, and then he always has a locker number at the Grand Central Station that he just goes to anytime he sees that question mark.
Yeah.
So he's just staring down and he just sees the cloud thing just turn to a question mark. He's like, oh fuck, God, it hasn't even been a year. All right. He's actually dressed up as like full Navy, like not the white dress uniform, but definitely the navy blue
white
ones
seaman?
with like the thing and like the little hat. And as an aside with the heavy weapons thing, I'm thinking like not actually modern day stuff, but like Wolfenstein or like Duke Nukem,
Yeah.
like the Gatling gun with multiple barrels.
Fuck
Yeah, that fucking rules.
Or a
Just
big
like two of
whaling
them.
harpoon attached to a ship.
Oh, shit.
fuck yeah.
Oh,
that
hell
fucking
yeah.
rules.
Yeah.
Or just like one in each.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
so beefy. He just ripped a whaling harpoon off the side of the boat. And
Yeah,
that's
just
what he carries
fucking
around.
shoves it into like those Wolfenstein machine guns. Like, dum, dum, dum. Yeah, that rules. What's his agent name?
Whale.
Yeah, all right.
Agent Whale.
Agent Whale. I was gonna say Agent Seaman, but just so that way everyone had to say it all night.
Yeah.
I like Agent Seaman. Can we
Yeah.
do Agent
Yeah,
Seaman?
let's do it. You want to do Agent Seaman? All right, and popcorn too.
Hey, everybody. My name is Jonathan Devaney, and I am originally from Cambridge, Iowa, which is a really small Midwest town of around 900 people, but I always had big dreams, and growing up in Cambridge, I wanted more, you know?
Sure.
And I grew up in a town that's named after an Ivy League, so I should do that.
Is Cambridge Ivy League?
No. I just thought
See,
it
this
was.
is what it's like to do a yes and instead of telling me I'm wrong immediately.
But
So
it's
maybe
a-
take notes what I just
It's
did.
important
I said,
to
yeah, great.
recognize that I'm from Cambridge, Iowa, and I just figured that any fancy school was Ivy League.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I see where you went
And so
with
I was
that.
like,
going
I have
with
to go to the
it.
Ivy Leagues. And so I moved to New York and I went to Columbia, which is an Ivy League, because I'm smart as fuck. And so I'm 23 years old.
Okay.
In 2017. I am awful. My whole thing was about erasing my identity from my small Iowa town. So I just embraced like New York finance bro culture. I just wear like Patagonia vests everywhere, Chelsea boots. I really, really love espresso martinis.
Only winners get coffee.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Always be
correct.
closing.
Yeah. I worked for the New York Stock Exchange as a finance bro. I'm Colin. Wolf of Wall Street changed me.
Favorite
Do you
movie
think that
ever.
Patrick Bateman was the good guy?
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like, no,
right.
guys, he was the good guy. I work as an intelligence case officer for the New York Stock Exchange, so I basically hire talent. I hire people from overseas and around the country to come in and be a part of the New York Stock Exchange with us and just help us make those dollar bills, you know? My distinguishing features are that I'm sturdy and lithe, so also
Wow, they
nimble,
love live.
but
There's
sturdy
like
as
4
hell.
things.
And by sturdy, I think they more mean that like I stay sturdy as opposed to that I am sturdy.
Sure.
I created 2 additional other skills for myself because there were 2 numbers there, and I have a 50 in pop culture and a 40 in vape tricks.
Nice.
Vape tricks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Tricks.
fucking rules.
Yeah.
So
You do the little tornado
yeah,
thing.
that's
so-
fucking cool.
That's
I
like
can
how we
do-
persuade people to do things.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Like,
vape
hello.
Like hypnotize them with your vape trick.
Like,
I'm blowing
Devane,
rings
vape
all
trick 'em.
day. Like I
blow rings all day.
dude, I hit the clubs, and anytime there's just like, boom, boom, I'm just boom, like blowing rings. Like
Wow,
it's, yeah.
Agent Bible is gonna hate you.
Yes.
Yeah.
but she's
Like
real
the
nice
true
about it.
antithesis of.
And my agent name is also subsequently my DJ name, which is DJ JD, Jonathan Devady. Yeah, because
So
in New
Agent-
York I go by JD, not Jonathan Devady.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm JD, the finance pro.
Yeah, right.
And in the evenings I'm DJ JD. So.
And
it's
then are you
also-
Agent JD?
Is your agent name JD or is your agent name DJ JD?
It's DJ JD.
Of course.
Just completely identifiable.
That's not going to be hard at all to say after like 2 more beers.
Yeah, right.
DJ
DJ
JD.
JD.
Say it
I'm
5
just going to
times
call you
fast.
DJD.
Yeah, DJ D. It's like what would Jesus do, but DJ JD.
What would DJ
Degenerative
JD do?
WWDJJD.
WWE WWJD. DJ
You got to
JD.
put another D on the end though, because it's got to have the do. So it's DJJDD.
You always got to put another D on it.
DJ double D.
You gotta put a double D on there.
DJ J double D. What would Jesus JD do?
All right.
Okay.
Anyway,
Excellent.
yep. So I'm gonna popcorn on over to Jimmy there.
Perfect. I am Max Planck. I am a business executive for Planck Industries. I don't know exactly what
Wait,
we do.
how do we spell Planck?
Plank.
Like plank?
Planko?
No, it's Planck.
No, Plonk.
Essentially, my dad ran the company, and I kind of got hired on because my dad ran the company. We do something with tech solutions related to integrated circuits, and that's about all I know.
Meaningless.
Love that. That's how you make millions.
I had one spot for an extra skill, and I chose close-up magic. So my real passion...
Very good choice.
Wow. Mine were Latin and Christian history. So I guess I'm carrying the team.
Excuse me, vape tricks and close-up magic, those are going to be used
Are you kidding me? He can do
extensively.
close-up magic, and I can be like fucking fog machine.
Hey, you have a built-in magic show.
I guess I just speak Latin and everybody gets like a
Oh,
little
that's
bit.
true. You can like cast the spells that
Yeah.
they do the tricks for.
There you go. Yeah, I'm like, hey, tell me some Latin to make this trick sound cool. But yeah, so I'm 6'1". My things, the descriptors it gave me are robust and cunning because I have a 75 in con and a 70 in intelligence, which
How
So,
I can, well, so my agent name is Agent Houdini, and I imagine that as one of my
that.
tricks, I let people punch me in the stomach like Houdini did. That's how I'm robust. I can take
I can
punches
take
to the
a stomach
stomach.
punch.
A lot of things, a lot of tissue covering the organs.
A
Yeah,
lot of
maybe.
tissue covering
He's
the organ.
barrel
trying to be
chested,
nice.
okay?
I like to think that it's me focusing my energy into my abdomen to protect my organs. So yeah, he's 6'1", short blonde hair, straight, has heterochromia, just the 2 different eyes, which he feels like adds
Straight,
to his
hetero.
close-up
Straight
mystique.
hetero.
Yeah, my eyes are straight hetero, bro. The way that
No gay eyes.
the way that he gets his invitation to the opera is every Saturday night he does a close-up magic show at a specific club, and there will be someone in the audience who heckles him with very specific insults.
I love
I
that.
love that.
And that's how he knows that he's supposed to go on a mission. And they're like, where are you from? New York City? And he's like, New York, yes. Okay. What did you do? Kill a cult 1 year ago where they rip people's eyes out? And he's like, oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like very
God,
on the
that's
nose.
good.
I will say,
What's his intelligence?
70.
Oh God,
Oh.
he's smart as
And
hell.
they need to
They were
spell
all really
need to
smart.
spell it out for him.
I will say a close-up magic show seems like sex work, if I'm being completely honest. When you said he does close-up magic all the time, it feels like he's giving handies.
I mean, maybe I am. It's part of the sleight of hand.
You
Sleight of hand.
sleight of handy? Excellent.
So I just realized that I actually never explained how I got my invitation to the opera, and I'm actually the guy heckling you.
I was gonna say that. I
Yeah.
was literally gonna say that.
Yeah.
I was like, it's the same club that you're a DJ at,
Yeah.
and you echo.
So the club that I'm a DJ at, like on my decks, someone leaves a note, and I think it's like just notes for the night, and it usually tells me where to go. And then underneath it just says heckle. And so then I know I have to do my job.
They go, heckle.
And then what I do is that I go and I heckle at your shows.
Sweet.
Yeah. So
That's beautiful.
Yep.
That's a beautiful
teamwork.
little system we have.
teamwork. So
Makes the dream work.
we know each other, but we don't know each other.
Okay, and we'll popcorn on. Haley, are you ready to go?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. Hello, my name is Ramona.
Renoma?
Can't even say my
Change it to Renoma.
Renoma, just a tumor. My Renoma's acting up.
Let me try that again. My name is Ramona Bernstein, like the Bears.
Okay.
Originally from Newport, Oregon. I am a physician, an ENT actually,
Oh.
at Lenox Hill Hospital
Okay.
in New York City.
Okay.
Physical description, Ramona is very just average, like 5'5", brown, kind of mousy hair. Nothing really notable about her. So
How do you get called in?
So every day, Ramona, when she gets to work, there's like a little coffee stand outside, and she'll get her little bran oat muffin and coffee, and underneath on the bottom of the coffee,
Nice. Nice.
disposable
nice.
coffee
Yeah.
cup, there is like either like a number or a name or a place.
I also love that like this very brown woman gets a bran muffin. That's
You know what? She goes on a run in the morning, and then she goes into work and she gets a bran muffin. She's the color beige.
Yeah,
she is.
she's
so-
And
beige.
she definitely is
Yeah.
the doctor who gets the coffee blend of Grand Grounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every single coffee shop at every hospital has Grand Grounds. That's
So
like
Grand
a
Rounds.
thing instead of Grand Rounds.
Grand
which
Rounds is like a-
where you present patients. They all have Grand Grounds. It's
Got
funny.
it. Yep.
Every fucking institution.
Yeah.
That's
They're
actually
all-
how they tell you, like, to look at the bottom of your cup. They're just like, oh, sorry, we're out of Grand Grounds today.
We're at a
Oh,
Grand
I
Grounds.
love that. They're like, oh,
Yep,
we're out.
sorry,
You're like,
yeah. And then you look over. Yes, I love
But
that.
you're so beige that you were like Grand Grounds. That's good.
Yes,
Like,
great. I love
You're like,
that.
wow,
Like,
leather.
wow.
Yeah,
Never gets old.
yeah.
All right, what's your
So-
agent name?
My agent name is Agent Beezus.
Like Ramona?
Like Ramona and Beezus.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Like there's like a movie and a book about it, Ramona and Beezus.
Love that
so
throwback.
I'm Agent Beezus.
Love,
I love that. Okay.
Jimmy, what
like-
was your agent name? I didn't write it down.
Houdini.
Houdini,
That's what I thought. Okay.
we have
Agent Bible, and Agent Beezus.
That's what I know. That was
Bible,
my thing.
Beezus,
Bible,
Seaman,
Beezus.
Houdini, and DJJD.
Yeah, it's a really great
It's a
smattering
ragtag
of
group.
names. Yeah. Okay, cool. Great. That all sounds excellent. So,
That all sounds great. The way that you said that kind of hesitantly, you went, that all sounds great.
Well, I'm starting to get nervous because I realize that I've probably got 90% of a scenario written. So, all right. So you guys are all you're all sitting in what is like a meeting room at LaGuardia, right? So this would be maybe where TSA agents are able to get updated on the newest, greatest scanners that prevented 9/11. And it's a little boardroom. It's got a table. We'll say it's just like the normal gray with the shitty gray carpet. You each have a chair. There is a projector. This is your normal room that you go into. Not a projector. Yeah, projector screen, we'll say, connected to one of the computers. Your handler walks in. This is a man that you know pretty well, right? He sent you on a couple missions. He's the one that told you about this cult, or that, not the cult necessarily, but that people were disappearing. You've known him, we'll say, how long have you guys been agents together, would you say?
I started in the literally with the cult. So this is my second.
Who of these people? Shut up. Who of these people?
He's an owl.
Shut up. Which agents was this their first mission? The mission a year ago, and which agents was it not their first mission?
It was my first mission.
Okay.
I also think it was my first mission.
Okay.
I think even though I'm 23 and I'm young,
Yeah.
I think this was, I'm going to say it's my second mission.
Sounds good.
I'd say mid-teens for me.
Okay. Mid-career.
Yeah.
I'd say that Jimmy and I are about like the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Because again, like
Sounds good.
with my POW being so low, I'm assuming that.
You just seen some shit. Cool.
Yeah.
When he walks in, you know that he's a rather disheveled, larger man. He usually wears kind of ill-fitting clothes. There's like a mustard stain on his shirt. He's got like a tan suit, a real Obama-level man.
How could he?
Yeah.
And his feet up on the Resolute desk.
Yeah.
Can you imagine another president doing things so bad?
He puts his feet up on the table, sits back, and starts clicking through some slides that he's prepared for you guys. Well, you guys are back. I got something to show you. Looks like the heir to an agriculture company was murdered in Atlanta. Blood was used to spell out some strange phrases, raise the hackles of our IT guys. Something about a message seen in other murders before. And what you see is what looks like a hotel room, and written on the walls is that same phrase. The machine expects devotion. It cannot interpret invention.
In blood.
In blood, yes. Well, as far as you can tell. Yeah. And now there is a video that he hits the mouse really quickly and it starts playing. It's a black and white security camera footage of a hotel room from like the upper corner. A man is nude with his head in a vice. There's bandaged flesh around his eyes that seems to be weeping a viscous material, like a vice, like around like his ears.
Yeah.
You can tell from the bandage because it's pulled tight that it looks like his eyes have probably been removed. You can see that the fluid has made the bandage kind of like depress into his eye cavity. Concave, they say. Near him, by a small table, a woman in a nightgown with her back turned to the camera is moving around objects. She has a silver knife on a dinner plate, like one of those from room service with like the little like topper thing. She covers it with the silver dome platter, turns slowly, and with her head down to the camera, kneels down and presents it to the camera. She takes off the platter dome, and in it are a set of eyes deflated with viscous liquid running out from them onto the plate. She lifts her head back up to show her own eyes missing, blood running down her face like black tears. The fluid from the platter has been around those eyes, has been expertly crafted to relay a message. So it's like somebody took the blood, like with a toothpick maybe, and like made words. It says, in caps, run, and I'll send this in the chat. In caps, run, lowercase the, caps, planet, resets, information, leaks from the model, the yolk is bloody, it stops. I'm gonna send that to the chat. Our analysts, they think this ties to a cult in the Atlanta area. They venerate St. Lucia of Syracuse, patron saint of the blind, said to have plucked out her own eyes. There are a few police reports, unhoused people, eyes missing. This one's a little different, high profile, and it's leaking onto social media. Because of your interactions with that Lucerian cult, we're sending you down to Atlanta.
So, what's this agriculture guy's name? What's his name? The guy in the video. Do we know who he is?
Yeah, sure. Name is Ryan Jameson.
Has he been located, or do we just have this video?
No, video was made public on social media, which really gave us a scare. Have not found his body. Been missing about 72 hours now.
Are there other people that have been that have gone missing?
Yeah, seems similar to last year, right? You guys took care of that cult.
Yeah. Do we have the names of the people that went missing?
Yes. He slides a manila envelope, and inside is a list of names. You can just take that list of names. There are plane tickets to Atlanta, leaving LaGuardia in an hour. IDs in cash. However much cash you want and whatever IDs you need.
Please tell me that you have dropped a story about AI, this all being like made up, because I don't want to deal with any of this bullshit of a bunch of other fuckers running around trying to follow up on this.
Fair question, yes. We've scrubbed what we can, but it's noisy, scrubbing social media. And what we put is ahead of you guys is we think that this is an internet prank. Y'all heard of world star hip hop?
I have.
100%. It's actually my favorite thing that I follow on Instagram.
No,
I like to just sit and like suck down my vape
more.
and look at world star hip hop.
What's this?
The PowerPoint moves to a video of a rapper, like a Atlanta rapper. Dude, you know those videos where it's like they have like the neon like shit happening, like as they're like rapping, like pointing guns at stuff, and their eyes are all gone, but it's like very clumsily AI or clumsily like CGI edited.
It's like the Tyler the Creator's Yonkers video.
Yeah, that's what it's like.
Yes. But it's NBA YoungBoy rapping instead.
Right, it's
because
NBA
It's
Youngboy.
Atlanta rap.
It says, "Damn, son, where'd you find this?"
Oh my God.
We need boots on the ground. Figure out what happened. Contain it. You're booked. Flight's in an hour. Atlanta. Don't check bags. Use these IDs.
Do I get all my usual stuff?
Whatever you need, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So, is this the only? There's not another video. This is the only one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do we know who? Do we know who this woman is?
The woman remains on the loose, I would say. We can give you the hotel information.
For where this video
Where the
was
hotel
taken?
was, yeah.
How do you know where this was taken?
Well, we got the video and we've triangulated what hotel it's in.
Okay, what
We've been trying to do is prevent that crime scene from popping up.
But
So if
it's-
you guys could make your way to that hotel.
Yeah. What's the hotel?
Hotel Motel
Holiday Inn.
Holiday Inn. It's the Jermaine Dupree suite.
Okay.
I zip my Patagonia vest all the way up to the top.
Right.
And I put on my blue light reader so I look more intelligent. They're not real glasses.
Right.
And I raise my hand and I say, excuse me.
Yes.
Bro, don't we have like facial recognition shit? Like, how can we not know who this lady is?
Yeah, that's running.
I think.
How long does it take?
2017.
Well, we have things like that in 2017.
Damn, so the government really
Damn,
is
son,
that
where'd you
Damn,
slow.
find
son,
that?
where'd you find this?
The lack of eyes probably slows it down.
That's a good point.
Is
Thank
it?
you. Sure. You'll have that information in a scant 48 hours.
48 hours.
Yes. It's a holiday. It's Labor Day.
It's Halloween.
It's Halloween.
Dude, my
Forgot already to find all of this.
Halloween.
It's not Halloween's. Listen, my stocks are doing fucking numbers in 48 hours, dude. I buy low, I sell high in 48 hours. You have no idea the kind of numbers I'm doing. I'm taking bitches out to dinner. I'm fucking stacking dollar bills. Okay, I have 8 different kinds of vapes, 4 from foreign countries. I don't know what it is that you're talking about, and I can get that shit door dashed to my door. So you
Right.
can't run facial recognition in 48 hours.
No.
Cool.
DJ JD.
Yes.
Ryan is just doing the best that he can. He can't give us everything. Sometimes God helps those who helps themselves.
Did you say God?
Sure. Whoever you believe in, whatever. Money helps them who helps themselves. That's all you believe in. I know that.
JD,
Yeah,
the current
you're right.
administration is not helpful either. Because it's 2017.
Well, you're right.
Yeah.
Listen, I may have voted for him. Okay.
Yeah, we know.
Mostly just because I think that I'm fiscally conservative. I'm socially liberal. Okay, guys.
Oh, really? I'm socially conservative, fiscally liberal.
How's that working out for you, Ryan
explain.
Jameson? Anyways,
I love taxes. And I hate gays.
all right. So here's what's important. You're right, Agent Bible. I'm sorry. I guess the government's just behind vape technology.
Yeah, we've been working on that. We accidentally did more vape technology this year instead of AI.
Focusing all our
We've been
efforts
focusing
on
vape. Yes, that's right. You're correct.
All right. I plead the fifth, and I unzip my vest.
Any other questions?
Do we know anybody down there? Is there any point of contact?
Yeah, there's a one Lenora Smith I'd like you to meet up with. She'll be waiting
And
for
who is
you.
that?
How do we know her?
She'll be waiting for you.
Okay, who is she?
She is one of our friendlies. She's not quite aware of the program, but she's aware that, things get hanky. She's seen a couple things, but we haven't read her in.
Is she going to be at the hotel or where?
She'll be at the Atlanta airport waiting for you. She'll have a sign for you.
Does she have any skills?
Can she be a meat shield?
Well, do you want those skills defined now or when you need them?
Probably when we need them.
When we need them.
All right. Well, then no. She's a jack of all trades as it stands.
Can she be pretty wide though?
She is a wide
Is
load.
she sturdy?
Can she
It's
be wide
sturdy.
and live? Is what I.
It's a wide
It's
lie.
wide and live, just how I like them.
What did I say?
Wide and live.
What did I say her name was? Lenora what?
Smith.
Smith. Just diametrically opposed, live and wide.
Just like a brick wall.
I'm writing wide live.
She's a very big piece of paper.
She is a human-sized piece of paper made
She's
flesh.
a flat
She's
Stanley.
She's like the original Wolfenstein walls. Or like the screensaver for the old maze, like windows, like that you would go through.
Yeah, that's Lenora. That's why we keep her around.
Okay.
Wow.
Because of her
Well, she sounds interesting.
her two-dimensionality. Any other questions I can answer for all of y'all?
So what's our goal? Just to contain or
Contain. Yeah.
your southern accent is
It's a little off-putting. We are in New York.
Yes, I rub
Sir.
off on quite a bit of people.
I don't think you can say that.
I'm sorry.
Or legally do it, honestly. Wait, so
Thank you.
you have the name of this hotel and you, like, have you secured the scene? Like, what is happening?
What we have right now is we have security is keeping people out. We have planted our own men in there. Nobody has gone in there. Police have not gone in there. It is up to you to get to that scene of the crime.
Oh, okay. That's dramatically better than what I was original my understanding of the description of what we were doing.
Hey, you know what? That's okay. I'm glad I could improve your day.
I like
Agent
Bo.
Seaman.
Sorry, I like Agent Seaman.
All right. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Can you guys leave now, please? Thank you. My PowerPoint's over, and I'm going to go eat a hot dog.
Okay.
Great.
He gets up and leaves.
Bye.
And gets a Chicago-style dog in New York.
Yeah, drag it through the garden.
Drag it through the garden.
through the
Hey,
garden.
can you drag it through the garden? Drag it on down
I'm
there.
not from Wisconsin.
You're from Oregon.
I'm more like Boregan. Let's go. Where's next scene? Whoosh, flashes forward. Do you guys? What's next scene you want to do?
We
The
land in
plane.
the
I feel like,
airport.
we land.
We're in the
at
plane.
We're in the
Wrong.
plane.
All right.
All right, folks, this is your captain speaking. Seatbelts on because we are about to take off.
This is a 3-seat on one side, 2 seats on the other. So how do you guys sit together?
I didn't sit down. I put my bag up and I immediately went to the bathroom and I'm blocking the smoke vent and I'm just ripping up my vape.
Love that.
Yeah.
Okay, love that. What's everyone else doing in the plane?
Agent Bible is an aisle seat person. So she takes the aisle seat on the 2-seater, and she also asks the flight attendant if they need anybody for the exit row.
You're volunteering?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's volunteering.
She's like, do you need anybody for the exit row?
That's very nice of you. Yeah, we'd love for. Yeah, could you?
Yeah.
You don't mind?
Yeah.
Ma'am, could you take? Okay. And she gets up, an older woman, and what you see is that there is a haggard-looking mom sitting in the exit seat. Her kids are a couple seats back, and they're like playing, doing stuff, and it's like she tried to get away, and the haggard-looking dad's there. So you get to sit down in the exit seat.
As you guys have like already boarded the plane, I think Agent Houdini and I are just like sitting out, like slamming another like cocktail or whatever at the hotel bar. You guys like, we need to board the plane. We're like, and then like as we get on and sit down in first class, and it's just like, y'all have been doing this long enough.
Yeah.
Be like, did you not ask for the good seats? You do realize that these people just control the government, right? And then it's just like, we just like pull the curtain.
Yeah.
Peasants.
While that guy was showing us the slide presentation, I used my cellular phone to contact the flight agency and book first class seats. Learn how to fly, chumps.
I'm definitely business class because with the New York Stock Exchange, I have a flight credit card and they're
They're paying
so
for it.
I'm
Yeah, I
not
do
first
feel like
class, but I'm
all of you
business
guys
class.
can afford like
Yeah.
business class or first class. I definitely can't. So that's why I was like,
No.
I'm gonna upgrade my seat to exit row.
Actually, I'd like
You
to
do what
redact
you gotta
my
do.
statement
I mean, hey,
previously.
Okay.
girls gotta do what she has to do.
I'm sitting in my business class seat and I'm actually just hitting my vape in my seat and I'm flipping off everyone that walks past me.
You're Haley's future students.
Oh, hun. Okay. All right.
And I see that you're attractive and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, I'll stop vaping. And so then I put a Zen both in my upper and lower deck and I'm good to go.
I was gonna say, I feel like while Agent DJ JD is across the row from me, Ramona is reviewing patient files. She's kind of serious. She's like, this is my second job. I have other things I need to do. I'm a
real person. The rest of you are cartoon
there's just fake
characters.
smoke like filtering over her
I
face.
just am trying to ignore
the chaos.
the
of-
chaos
I actually like
around
this.
me.
This is the first time that we've had a player that's like, this is not my first job.
I got recruited for my skills, but I'm more into my
practice.
ENT practice. And so I'm just trying to ignore all the chaos around me.
Love that. You hear, all right, folks.
uncle.
Yeah,
Like
something very
really
distinguished.
Savage
and
Garden.
like,
Oh, I was going to say
Tattoo.
something
About that.
very beige.
yeah.
Or
you're
maybe
right.
she's like into some like really
Or
heavy
maybe,
metal
like,
shit.
I was gonna say some heavy metal. Maybe like Ramona has a dark side.
Yeah,
Like
she's
some
listening.
new metal, like Korn or
Yeah,
something.
she's listening to Korn.
Slipknot, Limp Bizkit.
Ramona
Slipknot,
just-
she's listening to Limp
she's
Bizkit.
got
She
a
is
whole
listening to Limp
playlist
Bizkit.
of Slipknot,
Yeah.
Korn, and Limp Bizkit.
She rubs her
I
shoulder. It's got a
love
heart that.
that.
says "Did it all for the nookie," like
Yeah.
right on her
But she's
shoulder.
listening.
She's
The
a
nookie.
secret freak.
Literally, as she sits
Yes.
down and she's so upset about her days, Limp Biz, like Fred Durst just goes, "It's just part of those days."
Yeah, it's like, doom,
You know,
doom.
party on the inside, business on the outside.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I love that.
Okay, overhead you hear.
All right, folks. Thanks for flying Liberty Link Mobility. We are the Freedom Airways plane. This is Flight 222, and we have hit altitude. You're free to turn on your information conveying devices. Please, no combustible plant-based products used through mouth. Thank you.
Fuck you.
Ramona looks over to
I put 2 more Zens in.
side eye.
I have 4 Zens in
Bombastic.
now.
Also put on nicotine patches.
Start chewing gum.
He's just like vibrating at a frequency
have
none of us
different
will
levels.
see.
He's at a whole
Yeah.
different frequency.
I have 4 Zens in. I've done 3 shots of Bacardi.
Yeah, hell yeah, Bacardi. So, as Agent, who do I want? Agent Beezus is looking through her charts. There's a kid that comes up and drops on top of your chart a piece of paper that looks like a hand-drawn little like crate with crayons. And she says, "This for you," and then runs off.
Thanks, child. And I slowly open it up and I look inside to see.
So it is a drawing of the plane. It is crashing, and it's a giant white and yellow red like plane that almost looks like a cartoon drawing of an egg.
An egg.
Like an egg-shaped plane. So it's very like wide. Yeah.
Got it.
And
Robust, some might say.
written on it is
Sturdy.
this.
Sturdy
And I'm
and
going to have Agent Beezus read this out loud.
Reset run number 22225566.
As you were doing that, the stewardess comes over, and because you guys are all sitting back together and the two are in the front, right?
Yep.
I'm in business. They're in first.
Right.
No,
I'm in
guys-
the exit row.
I think I'm across the aisle from you, so I'm also in business.
Can I get anybody any drinks? Can I get anybody? And she points at Agent DJJD. Do you need anything? Do you need another Bacardi shot?
Yeah, I would like 3 more Bacardi shots.
Okay, I'll get you 3 more Bacardi shots. And the guy next to you is like, "Oh, the gin and tonic." And then overhead, we hear,
Folks, we'll be crossing the mountains soon. Looks like a little rough weather. Folks, it seems like a little bit of turbulence is coming up. As such, seatbelts, thank you for flying. We appreciate.
"Can you all roll me an alertness?"
63 on a 60 fail.
45 on a 20. I guess I have no alertness.
Oh, yeah, I got 52 out of 20.
48 on a 70, despite
Okay.
my 6 Bacardi shots.
I got 55 on a 20.
He's used to it.
Yeah, I imagine that I'm like too engrossed in practicing my close-up magic to notice anything that's happening. I'm just like pulling claws out of my sleeves and like hiding coins in my pockets and
And because it's so good and I'm sitting next to you, I also am too enamored with whatever's going on.
I think the only reason that I see what's happening is because like I am a finance pro. I have a lot of Zens in my mouth, but I also love cocaine. And I think I do a quick little bump and I'm just like,
I feel
whew.
like, and your ADHD, you're just like constantly like
But I'm
alert.
just like,
Yeah.
and I start like gritting my jaw and I'm like, yeah.
Looking around to see if anyone saw you.
So what we're going to do really quickly is I'm going to send Brady a text message, and then I'm going to tell what everybody else sees, okay? Okay, nobody else listen. I'm going to read it out loud for the listeners. So Brady, the text says, "As this is happening, you watch the waitress do the exact same thing, asking you for a Bacardi, the other guy asking for a gin and tonic, as if things aren't going insane or crashing." What everybody else sees is that all of a sudden, the plane experiences a lot of turbulence. The lights start flickering, And this is the most amount of turbulence you've ever seen in your life. You are being almost thrown against your seatbelts, then thrown against your seatbelts. People are being like flipped up and down on things. Like it's getting like wildly out of control. Okay. So then we hear over the intercom.
I am so sorry, folks, but it looks like things are not. Please, your oxygen masks.
And then the oxygen masks drop down and the plane starts to crash. I need everybody to roll me a Constitution roll.
Me too.
Brady, yes, but I'm going to send you a text message.
Okay. Oh, yeah. It's a 5 on a 55.
47 out of 60.
On a 70 on a 75. Perfect health.
Perfect health.
83 on a 50. Fail.
Oh, shit.
42 on a 75.
Bo really hates flying. It's just not sitting well with Bo.
He's using the like throw up bag.
Yes.
He's like trying to grab it as it's like bouncing around.
Or maybe he didn't have his seatbelt on because he just got back from the bathroom and then just like went down, just like went up and smacked like the top of the.
Those couple cocktails are coming back up.
Absolutely.
I think Kristen is someone that literally has no anxiety.
Who passed their con roll?
We all did, but Maisie.
Everybody but Maisie.
Okay, Maisie, can you not listen for a second? You guys are watching the plane go down, really. The masks have dropped down. You are starting to hear like beepers and stuff going off. The plane is going into like a spiral. It is an awful feeling, like you have no control whatsoever. What you all see, though, is you go from seeing outside the plane windows, you know, the ground kind of like that, the horizon goes from being flat to being parallel, or to being up and down. And as you guys are getting
vertical,
yes, correct. Vertical horizon.
Vertical horizon, yeah.
Correct. As you are going further down, you hear over the intercom,
I am just so sorry that this is happening. Please, I hope you can all forgive me.
and right before you hit the ground, what you can see is that you are hitting a plateau. So this looks like it's over the Appalachian mountain range. You can see a ring of mountains. And in that ring is a plateau. That plateau is what we're crashing towards. Can you picture
Yes,
it?
picture.
So it's a circle of mountains.
Yep.
A plateau that's higher than the mountains or lower?
It's actually lower than the mountains. It's
Okay,
within
so like-
the mountains.
Okay, so like a valley.
It's like a
flat.
hidden, yes, but the valley, what it dips down and comes back up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So we're somewhere in the like Appalachian.
Mountain range. Yes,
Okay.
But
with
it
really-
goes like this. It's like a valley, the hidden valley, then a plateau, then a hidden valley.
Correct.
Okay.
Does that
like
make
a
sense?
mesa inside of a mountain.
It's a
circle.
mesa inside of a mountain circle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
got it.
It does.
Cool. The last thing that you will notice as the plane is crashing and you guys are hitting your heads against the top of the plane is that you see very briefly, almost like I don't know, like a computer game or N64 or something, that mountain ring around you glitches just a little bit. You see like the mountains, you know, it's like it's correctly, like a full mountain correctly like together, and then it kind of glitches to the side,
Shifts
shifts
sides,
back very
sideways.
quickly. And then it hits the ground.
Real quick question. Can I roll like my magic skill to like, do I get any sense of like the nature of is there
yeah.
an illusion, Michael, that's
Michael?
happening here?
Hell yeah.
Do I need to not hear
No,
this?
you can't do
I
that.
can't.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
No,
So
that's fine.
Maisie, you're
That's
okay.
fine.
No. Yes. So you guys all wake up
What?
in the wreckage of a
Wait, what the
of a
fuck?
plane.
You have to.
Oh no, you wake up in the wreckage of a plane that has crashed.
What's the last thing that I remember?
The last thing that you remember is
Watching me do magic tricks.
oh yeah, I guess
Yeah, because Maisie failed her constitution.
your constitution.
Yeah.
The last thing that you remember, Agent.
Seaman, come on.
No,
Seaman.
Seaman.
That should be the easiest one
It's
to
like
remember.
right when I see it, I'm like, fuck, these are all easy as hell. It's Bible,
Yeah, dude, your
semen,
favorite thing in the
Houdini,
world is to just
Beezus.
reference dongs all
DJG.
every time.
And
So the
Bible.
fact that
Do
can't
you
remember
read
semen-
Bible?
The last thing Agent Seaman remembers is that the plane starts getting shaky. There is over the intercom, the pilot apologizes for what's about to happen. Oxygen masks drop down, and then you are thrown out of your seat and knocked out.
Okay. Do I need to do like a damage roll or anything?
Nope, no damage roll for anybody. You are in the wreckage of a plane. It's split in two. There are bodies of people who have died. strewn about. There's luggage strewn about everywhere. And you are on what looks like a large flat plateau, and surrounding you on all sides are mountains that are like make a ring around you. You can see in the distance, it will say it is high noon, so sun's up. It's giving like a reddish hue over the Appalachian Mountains, and you can see in the distance what looks like one road, and it's a road that leads to real far off in the distance. You can maybe see some buildings, and it's probably gonna be a 2-mile walk somewhere in there.
Can I figure out where we are based off
Sure.
like the topography?
Meteorologist, hello.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to roll for that?
Can I either roll like sort of like a meteorology with advantage or like pilot as...
Yeah,
Ooh,
I would
yeah.
do either of those things if you wanted to.
I need new dice. That's an 88
Oh, shit.
on a 60 pilot.
Ooh, that's a crit.
Ooh.
You crashed the
Okay,
plane again.
Yeah, you
Fuck.
wake up from this was all a nightmare, but the plane is crashing. yes,
I'm
you
putting in
have
dice.
you have no. Yeah, you should get new dice.
Yeah.
I would say that from we'll just say from that sense you can't tell where the fuck you are. You all know that you were in the Appalachian Mountain Range because you were flying over that, but you have truly no idea where you are. You are lost. There are only a couple other people here, so you guys are in the wreckage of this plane. A couple of you are still in your seats, and a couple of you are thrown across, laying on some of the empty seats that were there. But otherwise, you guys are all still in this plane. It's split down the middle, bisected, and things are thrown out. You can see out towards this. What are those buildings a mile or two away?
So I would like to do two things. So one, I just want to see, are the buildings like also within that ring of mountains, or are they outside of the ring of mountains?
Yeah. So good question. The buildings are on the plateau.
They're on the plateau.
And there's a road that looks like it's leading to them.
So there's like we crashed on the plateau. There's a road on the plateau. There's buildings on the plateau.
Correct.
Okay. And then we can see the mountains around us.
Correct.
And then it feels like there's like a precipice, like a drop
Yeah.
that goes down from the mesa.
Yep. Correct.
The second thing that I would like to do is I would like to roll luck
Okay.
to make sure that my carry-on hasn't been jostled to somewhere else.
Sure, that sounds great. Why don't you guys all give me a luck, and let's see who. If you pass, then your stuff is there. Fuck my vapes.
Hold on. I passed.
I got a 73 on a 60. Can I push the roll?
Yeah.
Can you unlock?
Unlock?
No, you
You
can't.
can't.
Yeah,
push
no,
the
you
roll
can't.
unlock.
I have a
I
21
passed.
on 80.
56 on a 60.
I passed.
I did not pass. I got 60.
What is your most precious item is either safe or not safe. So everybody go around and tell me their most precious item and where it is. And
So if we pass, then it's safe. Is that what you're saying?
it's safe.
Okay.
Yes.
I guess it's really not one item, but like my kind of briefcase like thing where I keep all my close-up magic supplies, my like flash paper and stuff. Is it?
Yeah, of course.
The suitcase
yes.
is safe. All right, cool.
All your scarves.
Your scarves are
Yeah.
safe.
My,
Your spare rabbit is
yeah,
okay.
you can hear your pigeon cooing.
and I say, "Oh, Pidgey. Oh, Pidgey. I'm glad you're safe."
Pidgeot.
Pidgey. Okay, who else?
I failed. So I would say I think that my most prized possession, when you say safe or unsafe, like it's destroyed or it's gone and I have to find it.
We'll say it's like strewn about and destroyed.
Strewn about and
Strewn
destroyed?
about either in the plane or outside of the plane. Like it blew out to the plane or...
But maybe some items are retrievable?
Yeah, retrievable.
Okay. So it's my carry-on. I keep 2 vapes on me, 1 in each pocket.
Right.
I had 6 others in there.
Uh-huh.
4 of them were in country, 2 of them were international. I keep the 2 international on me when I fly.
Right.
The black market vapes. And
Yeah,
then
right. Maritime law.
Yep. I have a little baggie on me, but I definitely had a bigger baggie in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's just Coke strewn about.
Well, I didn't crit fail, so I'm gonna say the baggie's still intact.
Baggy's intact, but it's out.
And then also my laptop for my day trading. I can't buy low and sell high right now. I'm pretty disappointed.
Okay.
It's my money and I want it now.
Okay. Who else?
All right, I'll go. I failed. All of my patient notes and all of my things for my regular job are strewn about. All I'm holding is the crumpled piece of paper that the child gave me.
Love it.
Of the plane crash, and I'm looking at it and saying, shit, that kid was right.
Love that.
Hell yeah, that's
That's it.
great. So I passed, and I think what ended up happening was that since I moved to the exit row, the emergency exit row, somehow that area of the plane was somewhat better intact than the rest. And so I packed pretty light. So I just have like one personal item and a small carry-on that was up. And both of them are intact, meaning they have all of my research materials in there. My laptop is still intact.
Okay.
I think maybe like the only thing that I lost was maybe like my toiletries.
Okay.
But everything that like I really cared about is still there.
It's still there.
Just
Okay.
because I chose to change seats. Had I stayed in my original seat, it
Sure.
would have all been destroyed.
blown out the side.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
And Bo, like immediately upon waking up and starts seeing the wreckage and freaking the fuck out because he thought he knew where we were, but
Does not.
critically failed
Yeah.
our location roll. He starts looking through the checked baggage and sees like a gray, like military grade, like plastic tote having passed his luck roll,
Nice.
and it has his whale harpoon and his Gatling
Hell
gun in his
yeah.
like
Hell yeah.
military backpack.
Fuck yeah.
And
Okay,
so he
cool,
just
cool,
like
cool.
goes over and just like hugs this giant green chest.
Yeah, I love that.
And so you guys are just like looking at all of your stuff, and you just like turn up, and he's just head like on the top of it. And it's like, it's all good now.
Love that. Okay, cool. So you're on this large plateau that stretches out. You seem to be on kind of the most northwestern point of it, and it stretches out towards the south and east. All around you is mountain ranges, almost as if you're in a giant plate offered up to a surrounding group of mountains. What you can see is that the plane has crashed on the side of this plateau. Or not on the side, sorry, like on the very edge of the plateau. There's like a 3,000 to 4,000 foot drop. Like it's a huge drop from this plateau, and these mountains surrounding you are probably 4,000 or 5,000 feet tall. So they're peeking over, but not giant. You can smell burnt flesh, the tangy copper of blood, the smell of shit and urine as other passengers have died. Can I get a grip roll?
Yeah, I was
from
to say
everyone,
I
please?
need a grip roll for sure.
Grapple.
Give me that gripple.
Grapple.
Ooh, pass.
Same.
36 on a 40.
Oh, I failed. 94 on a 50.
Oh no. I got a 96.
It begins. Womp womp. It begins. Okay, cool. Okay.
I'm coming down from the coke
Yeah, I
eye.
love it. Yeah, the coke eye. You're all jittery. You're like, fuck, is this real? Is this real? Is this real?
I passed with a 60 on a 60.
Okay. If you passed, I'm just going to take 1 from you. If you failed, I'm going to take 1d4 from you. And if you critically failed, I'm going to take 4 from you. Fuck. So,
Shit. God damn it.
3 for me.
You took 4 from me?
yeah, 4 from you.
So after Agent Seaman like gets his pack and weapons and stuff, is the cockpit intact? Do we have like the pilots there?
Yeah, sure. So
they alive?
there are strewn throughout the plateau random like patches of pine trees that are growing up, and it looks like with this crash, what you were stopped by from going over the edge of the plateau was one of these random patches, and the pilots have been impaled by one of these pine trees. It's gone through the front of the plane.
So they're
both dead.
DED.
They're DED.
Is there like a black box situation that we could look at?
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to try to fish that out?
Yes.
Okay. One person, so choose amongst the 5 of you to give me a SIG int roll, and this is maybe the first time we've ever fucking done a SIG int on the podcast.
I
have a
or
40.
the game. Okay, we
I
got a
I was
40.
going to say,
I
I
have
feel
a 40
like
as well.
Maisie or Jimmy needs.
I have a 40,
got a
but
0.
I am coked out, so.
So anybody can do
Ooh,
it. I
wait.
don't care.
Hold on, sorry. I have a 20.
Yeah, I have a 0.
I
Oh. Okay.
I have a
Great.
40 on SIGINT, so.
All right, Coca.
I feel like you
Sorry,
just
I have like
kind
I
of.
have the extra skills, and it's just a random 20, and I was like, oh, I'm going to put that in SIGINT, but SIGINT starts at 0.
Okay, well, let's see how I do when I'm cooked out.
Maybe you get like hyper focused.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Nope, I don't. I don't. That's a 74 and a 40.
74 and a 40. Okay. You're able to pull the black box out, but I think
if I push the roll though and I fail,
really
it's
bad.
I
It
would
could
probably
be
that
bad.
the box is going to blow up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna break the black box.
So your choice. Go for it if you want or not.
But here's the thing with a black box is that you can't actually gain any knowledge from it. It's just it's a radio signal. So
I don't know out here that we would get anything from it, right?
I think I'm just gonna leave it because I don't know if pushing it's gonna actually get us any more information. You know?
Sure. Can we just maybe decide to see if the radio works?
Yeah. Let's try that.
Sure.
So I pull out the black box.
Sure.
Is what you said.
Yep,
And then
it's fine.
that's it. It's out.
Yeah. I think you can't figure out how to get the recording of what's going on.
You're
to
too coked out.
play it back.
to-
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like, I know you can play, buddy. I know you can do this. I know you can do this, buddy. Come on, I'm gonna do it.
Yes.
Tell me what happened. My friend. My face.
Turn the plane back on.
Turn it on.
Turn the plane back on. Destroyed carcass of a plane.
Well, Agent DJ JD is freaking out. Agent Houdini's like, I've been told I have a voice for radio. And he walks over and he like picks up the thing and he's like, breaker, this is flight 222, I forget, out of LaGuardia. Is anyone there? Mayday, our plane has crashed.
You actually do have a voice for radio.
Yeah, it's
Timmy.
really
Why
great,
is that
actually.
so good?
So what comes back at you is we hear static, like, and then that slowly transforms into the sound of 4 or 5 people talking, and what they are saying is,
Are we all hearing this too?
I guess, yeah, it's coming out over the radio.
Over the radio? Okay.
So you guys are all hearing this.
Okay.
You're hearing 4 or 5 people. Lord of light who cracked the stone, bind our hands and make them one. Turn the lamp and bless the flame. Feed us blood and call our name. And the yoke shall...
And it pops back out.
Would I recognize that
Give me a roll.
for like
Bible.
Christian
Roll
history?
Bible.
I put Christian history to try to be like a little bit
Roll
more official, but I
VeggieTales.
literally almost put just Bible for 80. So it's a 51 on an 80.
Yeah, this reminds you of, we'll say, in your studies that it's kind of a bastardization of a 1800s Appalachian evangelical prayer. Basically, it harkens back to a couple. You know how like when religious groups get separated, they start to kind of, if they last long enough, they'll start to like create their own myths that are very similar but different. It's one of those. Like it reminds you of maybe you took a course during your PhD of like an Appalachian evangelical group. You had some field recordings of them maybe doing something like that. What is interesting to you is that it seems like it stops off at what is a pretty important part of it. The next part would be
Sorry,
pretty
the
important.
next part would be
Correct. The next part would be important.
So this is sort of a interesting take, sort of someone's own interpretation of a sect of Appalachian Christianity. They had their own prayer, and they would say this prayer, and this is sort of akin to that, but slightly different. But they stop at a pretty important part that really would shed a lot more light on what's going on. But after this recording stops, there should be more to it if it's going after the original prayer.
Should I ask them to say it again?
Yeah, do you know what the rest of it is?
Because I guess I would know then what the rest of the prayer is.
Yeah, so I don't think you would know what the rest of the prayer is, and here's why.
The original prayer?
Is that the original prayer, you would just know that this is, like when you think about prayers, they can be divided into like...
So I know like the structure of the prayer?
It's the structure of
Okay.
the prayer. That's what you know. You don't know
Yeah.
this prayer itself, but you
Yeah.
know the structure of
Yeah.
like various outcroppings of
Yeah.
evangelical
Yes, I'm like-
Appalachian
I'm
stuff.
like,
But there
this-
should
this-
be something there.
So this follows the similar structure of prayers from the area and a lot of historically American Christian prayers, and they follow a similar structure. And if this follows the same structure, there should be more, and it should explain at the end. But the explanation is not present in this recording. But it's following the verbiage is similar to something from this area, just slightly different, and it's really not something that I've ever heard before.
And I think I chime up in the background, like, oh, like near my God, like, which is, there's like multiple iterations of that, but
Yeah.
great. I asked too, and I'm like, okay, are they saying yolk, like an egg, or yolk, like Y-O-K-E?
I think yolk like an egg.
It's not like get yoked like strong.
Are you sure? Like
or
a
like
yolk?
yolk like
It's like
ox.
a horse or an ox.
Well, I mean, in the I grew up in Iowa. Like in the Bible, they talk about how the Lord's yoke is easy. Is it yoke or
say
yolk?
It again.
Yolk or yolk?
Excellent. Cool. You don't know.
Hey, Houdini, ask if they'll repeat that. Like, I don't even know what we're doing here.
But we could be picking up on like a recording. So, I mean, give it another go, Houdini.
Yeah, I guess with that, I probably just like, don't hold the button down so it can keep transmitting. And I do what Agent Seaman suggested and just kind of like turn the dial to like, if I like turn it up a tick and down a tick, do I get anything? Does anything come more clear?
Sure, there's the... And then there is, almost as if it is a recording sputtering to start, it begins again, and it's like, Lord of light who cracked the stone.
Is it someone singing?
Yep, and then it's now singing.
It whirs up.
And then it stops at the same place.
And the yolk shall.
And then it just cuts off.
Dang it, I thought it might play more.
I think it'd be a good idea not to transmit on this radio anymore. I don't think we want people knowing that we're here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay.
Can I grab the radio, though?
Yeah, I think you guys could probably pull the radio out if you want to enough.
I can roll electrician or mechanic.
Yeah, why don't you give me one of those rolls to make sure you don't destroy it? How about that?
I like that.
Dope. That's a 25 on a 40.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. You're able to pull out kind of the module from the plane's
console.
Whatever. Yeah, the console.
He knows plain words.
I mean, I know car words, and I assume it's the same.
I know a lot about guns and cars and planes.
And I just grabbed some wire that I just pull down.
Yep.
So that way I can use it as an antenna.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are all standing in the cockpit here. You had just heard this, what sounds like almost like a recording, were to life and come back. You've taken both the black box and the radio itself.
Hey.
What else?
Hey, Beezus, we've been doing all this bullshit over here, and you just been staring at that fucking sheet of paper.
You know what? I think this is weird as shit. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Maybe we go over to those buildings, check this out.
Can we get to the building?
Well, my happy ass was knocked out. What the fuck? What is on that paper that you just missed?
And I show Agent Seaman the paper, and I explain. I'm like, you know what? There was this. I was looking at my patient notes. There was a child that walked by and handed me this paper, and I truly did not, do anything with it. And all of a sudden, we were going down. I don't know what to tell you.
Do you see that child among the wreckage now?
Is that kid here?
Do I see the child in the wreckage? Can I roll for something?
So, again, the
Kid's
plane
dead
was...
as hell.
Be careful here, Sammy. We did not do a session
honestly,
0.
I think I was so engrossed in I wasn't even like really paying attention to what the child looked like, but I maybe have a vague description.
I guess roll alertness to see if she remembers.
No, you can see there's a dead kid.
So the kid is dead, and I point to the dead kid.
You
What
bastard.
you guys...
I know.
Dead children.
Yeah, but also just him being like, I don't want to give you this information.
No, what you see, you guys exit the pilot, the cockpit.
You exit the pilot room.
We don't use dirty words on this. It's a Christian podcast.
Agent Seaman exits the cockpit.
The
Seaman
seaman
exits the cockpit.
I'm inside the pilot.
As you guys leave the cockpit, you can see that the plane has been like rent open on one side, right? Like it's just like ripped apart. And there is, do you not know what that word means? We can, I have a dictionary probably. What looks like has been sucked out is just most of the people in the plane. They're all laid out and dead. So
everybody else is
So
dead
how
but
many
us?
Everyone's
people
dead.
survived
But
this?
us.
But us.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's it.
Wow.
Everyone got sucked out of the plane, and then Seaman came out of the cockpit. Got it.
we call that a real blowjob in the biz. Yeah, and so there's luggage strewn about. I am going to ask everybody to roll grip again for that,
God.
seeing a bunch of dead people.
Oh, I fail.
Ooh, I also
Ooh, 21 on a
fail.
Pass.
God, fuck. failed. 58 on a 56.
If you pass, it's a 1. If you fail, it's a 1d4.
I'm still coked out.
Oh, I only lose 1.
Just fucking switch up them dice.
Just a 1.
So you guys are staring outside the opening of this plane. There are bodies and there's luggage strewn apart.
I'm gonna not look at the bodies.
Fair.
And I'm gonna walk out of the end of this plane, and I want to kind of do a perimeter, like see how big of this plateau that we're on, kind of walk around, just do like a little perimeter check. I'm just looking around.
Yeah. Okay. What's everyone else doing? I'll give you guys information. I should let everybody say what they're doing, and then I'll give them information. So.
I think because I lost my bag with my shit in it, I start going through other people's bags, hoping that maybe somebody has maybe a vape or something in there, like just to see.
Okay, cool. We're going to come back to that. Okay.
I think Ramona is kind of rummaging around bags as well, but with like the intent of finding useful things of like maybe shirts or bandages or things that she could turn into, you know, something useful.
Okay, cool. Love it. Okay, amazing.
Going around doing like black tag, red tag.
Yeah, I think the medical
green.
training is kicking in a little bit. And as an ENT though, like, you know, I'm not in the
She's only
emergency
looking
room.
neck
I'm
up.
just like, I'm head up, but just truly like just trying to find useful shit. So
I think Agent Seaman kind of is like looking at everybody doing this stuff and just kind of like kicks the dirt and stares around and then kind of spits. Is like, I know this plane just crashed. Everyone's fucking dead. And there's some like fucking buildings over there, and just like backpack, Gatling gun, and just takes off and starts walking. And whoever heard him. But there's a place to sleep like in the plane, like if we needed it later. But there's like fucking buildings over there. A phone to be like, hey FAA, and fucking crashed. So I think that he just sort of like
Takes off.
yeah.
Cool. Jimmy?
Yeah, I think Houdini grabs some like drinks and food and stuff from like wherever the food cart is, stuffs it into his suitcase. No, first he opens a pack of pretzels, feeds some to Pidgey, then puts the rest of the stuff in his suitcase, and then walks off after Agent Seaman with Pidgey sitting on his shoulder.
I like that Pidgey is now like a 6th character.
Yeah.
It's an additional member.
We must protect Pidgey at all costs. Cool.
We haven't
So
pulled
here's
Rabbit out of the hat yet.
Yeah.
7. There's one more.
Pidgey and Rabbit.
Rabbi.
The rabbit's name is Gary Bartell.
Oh my god.
Gary Bartell.
Wait, wasn't that my fake name?
Yeah. You have a real Bartell fetish that you just come out when. You always say something around Bartell. When
Really?
you're on the spot, if you have to make up a last name, it's always like around Bartell.
Bartell,
Really?
Bible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bartosiak?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's always like kind of Bartell-ish. I've noticed that as your husband.
Okay.
And also cousin.
And cousin.
Yeah, we're
Before
related.
I was your cousin, now I'm your husband.
Husband.
Same brother.
Husband.
My husband.
My husband. You see that this plateau is probably a couple miles wide and long, and this group of buildings is on the other side of the
Couple
plateau.
miles?
Yeah,
Jesus.
it's big. Are we in arguing mode? Or what? It's a couple
They're
miles
fighting.
wide and a couple miles long.
The husbands are
Well, I know,
fighting.
I'm more just like, that's crazy.
Great. You say that to yourself.
Sam, you're really good at diameter, so
Thank you.
Yeah, will you tell us?
In my head, I know how many football fields this is. You see that, and then you see them kind of taking off. Like you're kind of surveying a little bit. You guys are looking through things, and then you see them taking off. So,
Okay.
when you guys go through your stuff or people's stuff,
Yeah.
all the bags. Unfortunately, you both are gonna have to roll grip again. All the bags are weirdly empty.
Oh,
Oh,
And
that
each
is
of them-
scary.
Is a piece of paper printed off,
Okay, I passed
I
that
passed.
time.
and it shows this that I just sent to the group chat. Could someone read it? It's long. Sorry, I'm gonna get a beer.
I will read it. Will you get me a beer too, please?
Can you read it like coked up?
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
so,
read it like
23-year-old.
RFK. I would die for you, and I wept.
Why are you so good at that? So we're rummaging through this, and I think I'm definitely still coked out a bit, and I I open one bag and I'm like, there's nothing in here but this piece of paper, and I just like kind of skip over it. And then I open up the next bag and it's the same thing, and then the next and the next. And I think by the time I
think
get
Ramona is also like finding these. We're rummaging.
I feel like you're like first going through it slowly, and then you're like ripping
what
open.
the fuck is happening
and
here?
I think I
like look over and I'm like, do you like?
Yeah.
we lock
You guys like
eyes?
make eye contact. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
What
that
is this?
you and I make eye contact, like opening these bags, and I think I just pull out the piece of paper that has been in all of these bags, and I look at you and I read it out loud. The Lord picked me up by my neck. He spat, and it was the red mountain, and rumbling came the sky. I would die for you, and I wept, and he said, you will. His spit ran out of my eye, and I pushed the glass further and further, and I heard scraping in my skull. The Lord picked me up by my neck, and he ate what was yolk from my eye, and he was satiated. I would kill for you, and I wept, and he said, you already have. His blood met my yolk, and the blood took what was wrong, and the blood hardened in the flame, and it was gone. Shake off ye flesh, shake off ye yolk, and it was gone. A town on the mountains where there should be no town. Each home and business has a bell tower. I look at you and I'm like, same?
Same. And I'm like kind of just like staring, like, what the fuck is wrong with this man? We work together, but I'm like, what the fuck is wrong? And I'm like, I slowly shake my head in you know, agreeance of like, yeah.
And I think
what is happening?
I crumple up the paper in like despair, and I like go back to going through bags, like hoping that there will be something other than this note in every bag.
And there is nothing in any of these bags.
Except for the same.
Except
Is
for
it,
that.
is it the same
piece
thing?
of paper over and over and over.
I think as that's also happening, I grab my cell phone and I'm like trying to call our handler.
No service.
Oh my God, no
I
service.
think I walk over to you and we like, I feel like try to make a plan as we watch Agent Seaman and Houdini walk away of like, what do we do here? As like kind of the two normal people in this.
I think what I was thinking is that you guys were doing that, and then I just assumed you were all going to go together. If you're not going to go with them, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
But if you're not, that's fine.
Well, I think we probably like see them walking away, and I'm like,
yeah,
we might as well just follow them.
Yeah. And I grab DJ JD, Agent DJ JD by his arm, and I'm like, come on, let's go. And pull him along.
So we're trailing maybe 10, 15 feet behind them or something.
Yeah, what are you guys talking about while they catch up to you guys?
Are we talking about anything?
I guess maybe. Are you silent? I didn't really think about that, but you very well could just be silently trudging towards civilization.
My happy ass was watching you do magic tricks. Again, they're pretty fucking cool and get me every fucking time. And when I woke up on the fucking ground after the plane crashed, would you like to enlighten me on the particular events that occurred?
Oh, yes. I forgot that you were knocked out during that moment. Well, we hit some turbulence, and then the plane turned 90 degrees, perpendicular to the ground. We went down, and briefly before the plane crashed, I saw the mountains glitch slightly to the left and then flip black to the right, and then the plane crashed.
Like some Matrix bullshit?
Exactly like some Matrix bullshit. I tried to apply my magic skills to see if I could determine some sort of trickery, but I could discern nothing.
I love this. Your voice is like the AI voice that is playing over like really shitty, like this man.
I never turn on the volume on any of those videos.
I know. They're like, can you believe that this man does one thing that makes his life easier every day?
In a world where men do things that cause other things to happen, shit goes down. This Friday on NBC, watch Shit Goes Down.
God damn, Jimmy, you missed your calling.
Yeah, you really did.
This is really good.
Golden voice.
I mean, Houdini, we've been through some shit together, and is this like the shit we do with our organization? Like, is this opera shit, or is this like we crash because of natural causes?
I very much get the sense that this is opera shit. If I'm being 100% transparent, I'm worried that we're trapped in this caldera of a mountain arrangement and we're going to die here. I'm not entirely convinced that those buildings are going to contain anything other than the worst horrors imaginable.
Okay. Fucking shit.
It's almost as though I'm an omnipotent narrator inserted into this game.
You know what? I think it may be better off if we don't talk for the rest of our trek to these.
There you go, Bo. There you go.
To these houses or buildings or whatnot. So let's just you think about your stuff and your special interest and all that, and I will just sit here peacefully and walk towards our goal.
That sounds excellent. One word of caution: be on alert for anything strange coming from those buildings. They might be a trap.
I have a whale harpoon, so, it's ready to go.
And I flash my hands around real quick and I say, I have Gary Bartell and Pidgey by my side, as well as a half a dozen coins that I can make immediately appear and disappear in my hands. And I flash them like this, and the coins are there and not there.
Excellent. So you guys do all of that and you make your way towards the buildings. I'm going to describe what is there, and I want you to tell me your guys' approach as a group, okay? As you get closer, you can see that it looks almost like a small town. The town probably has, 50 to 70 buildings. It looks like it's in a circular configuration. I would say you can see a step up, meaning there are 1-story buildings, then 2-story buildings, and then in the middle there is 1 3-story building. There's these rings, right? And you can see that there's actually an outer ring around where those 1-story houses are that look like tombstones. And it seems like it encircles the whole 60 or 50 to 70 buildings. So you've got this ring of tombstones. The road you're walking to runs right into the middle of all of these buildings. The circle of buildings that are 1-story, circle of buildings that are 2-story, and one single building that's 3 stories rising above. The other thing you guys would all notice is that these buildings all weirdly have a church steeple bell tower on top of them. Every single one does. Almost as if where you would keep a bell that you ring or something.
With the opening
Are
with
there
little
bells
arch
in
windows.
the bell tower?
Yeah, you look close
Yes,
enough, and
there's
as you
bells.
guys are getting closer, but I want to know how you approach all of this. There are bells, or there's something you can see in there, and every building has that. Even the 3rd-story building has it, or the 3-story building.
I think I walk up initially to the tombstone looking.
Well, before you get that close, you can see that there are people in this township.
Oh.
They're kind of walking around. There's a main street that this road is going through, and it looks like it crosses all the way through. It crosses to the large 3-story building. And you guys, I think I want to give you a chance to do what you want to do, so you notice that there are people coming in and out of the buildings. And again, otherwise, it's copse of trees, of these pine trees, kind of randomly smattered throughout.
As we approach, can I, once we close the distance a little bit, can I re-throw up the radio, see if we can get the rest of the message?
Sure, yeah.
I'll throw the wire over a pine tree or whatever to get better signal. And
yeah, I love that. Okay, cool. So
do you want to roll for
that.
anything or no?
Yeah, why don't you? What do you want to roll for? You want to roll? What do you? You tell me what you want to roll, and I'll tell you if that makes
I don't know.
sense to me.
This seems like a take 20 sort of situation, but I rolled an odd 6 on a 40 for electrician.
Okay, the radio kind of comes back to life, crackles back to life. We hear and then the same kind of record player speeding up from a slowdown, and it's like, Lord, you you are my red yolk savior. I have congealed, the red has spent mountains, and called to the red yolk. And then it goes back to the...
Hey, Bible, that shit mean anything to you?
Go ahead and roll me Bible. It's nice one of you have Bible as a skill. This is pretty helpful.
Have you read Bible?
Have you read
31
Bible?
on an 80.
Yeah. So I think that addition reminds you of a specific sect of Appalachian kind of folk Christianity that had broken away, and they had kind of reinterpreted the Bible into 3 main ages. And what you remember about that is that the light beneath was their first book, and so you don't really remember the specifics.
Well, and also I'm very in the early stages of a postdoc on cults specifically,
Yeah.
so it's I've kind of looked into this, and this
is
not.
May or may not be.
Yeah.
It's not like you wrote your thesis on this or something.
Right.
But it does kind of get to you that they had broken things down into 3 ages: the light beneath, the red yoke, and then the lantern and the egg.
Okay, so I would know that it's yolk, like egg yolk.
You would actually know it's yolk.
Yolk.
Y-O-K-E.
Oh, yolk.
Yolk.
Not yolk.
So like a horse's
Yeah,
or, an ox
or like
yolk.
an ox.
So
yolk.
being steered
Yeah,
in a
so
specific
like a-
direction.
yeah, okay.
See, this cokehead knows some shit.
Yeah, so that's what you would
Okay.
know. I think you would garner from that information.
I don't know about you
Okay.
guys, but I'm thoroughly against yokeness.
I mean,
These
it is
goddamn yoke
2017.
liberals.
Ahead of your time.
Yeah. I'm like,
Anti-yoke.
Yoke is Antifa.
These yoke
like,
liberals.
Houdini, I think that's not the right word.
Oh, I'm sorry. They sound similar.
That's true, but they're not the same, and I forgive you.
Thank you. I appreciate your forgiveness.
I'm just talking to AI right now.
Beep boop.
I think that
We've just dialed movie phone. Hello and welcome to Movie Phone. If you know the name of the movie you'd like to see.
I think in my coke haze, I think I walk up to Agent Houdini and I start being like, Siri, where are we?
Excuse me?
Siri, where are we?
We're on a plateau.
Siri, what is a plateau?
It's a large raised area that's flat on top. It's like if you took a mountain and cut the top off.
Thanks, Siri. You dumb bitch.
Well, that last part seemed uncalled for, but you're welcome.
Okay, guys, I don't know if you know this, but we're on a plateau. I just asked Siri. We know where we are now.
So this is all giving a lot of occult, sort of Christian cult stuff. So, and I guess we're probably in the Appalachian Mountains based on where we just landed. So I think we're dealing with a cult, guys.
Yeah, this feels familiar. Like
Yeah,
like
probably
what we saw
something
in
similar.
New York last year.
So what do you want to do?
I don't know. I feel like we've been observing these people for an hour. We listened to the radio. I don't know.
They don't seem particularly aggressive, but do we get the sense that they've seen us?
No, I want you to specifically, you have like stopped outside where.
Okay, where we would not be able to be seen.
And
Okay.
in this hour that we've been doing the radio stuff, they haven't like done anything unusual.
No. Can everybody give me an intelligence roll? Oh yeah, go ahead, Maisie. Do you have something?
Ooh.
Hey y'all, if I could rig up some of these phones to like have me and Houdini or DJ JD or something like hang back and like we could monitor you guys from afar and we could come in blasting just like we did in the New York thing. Like maybe we just send you in there and we just monitor things remotely.
Sure.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
reach into
I'm
my
down to
sleeve
go in.
We could do
and
that.
I pull out Gary Bartell and I say, Gary's ready to carry a phone.
Why is this the funniest?
But say about
You've done this.
That's fine. I'm happy if you want to do that. If you
do you want to
guys
do the
wanna-
intelligence roll or
Gary is ready to carry.
What I want you to do is I want everybody to give me an intelligence roll, and then that's like a take 20 to me. If you want to take some time to do that, you could fashion a couple almost like walkie-talkie-esque.
Yeah, like sort of hidden.
Yeah.
Some hidden wire shit.
Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want, I think that's reasonable.
I got a 61 on a 65 for our
Yeah, and I got 75 to
intelligence.
75 for intelligence.
I did not pass.
Okay.
I did pass.
I passed.
Nice.
Bitch, I'm smart as hell. The coke is wearing off.
Yeah.
I'm becoming more lucid. I pop two Zins up top. I swap. So I take out, I go, and I spit out two Zins, and I spit out the other two Zins, and I pop an upper Lipperdecki and a bottom Lipperdecki, and I just am fucking and I'm
Ready to
ready
go.
to roll.
Your heart rate is like 230.
230.
Yeah,
right now.
Ramona's just shaking her head. Just
Dude,
watching
I am
me
in
do
zone
this.
6.
Yeah.
Like, I am ready
Just
to
standing.
roll.
You're in zone 6.
Yeah.
I think Houdini bends down over the Zins that you spit out and he just waves his hand over them and they disappear and he says, leave no trace.
Smokey the Bear, huh?
I just don't want us to be tracked.
I don't think that DJ JD knows how to respond. I think that he looks at you and he's just like, fucking NPC, okay.
I thought my name was Siri.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Please continue.
What you guys notice with those that pass the intelligence roll, you notice that these people walking around doing stuff seem to be, they have like horses. They're like horses walking around.
The people
Do
are
they have
horses?
carts? Like what?
Yeah,
There's no
they're
cars,
just-
just
they're
horses.
centaurs.
No, people are not horses. This looks like a town stuck in like the late 1800s.
Oh,
Got it.
interesting.
Got it.
Okay.
Like cowboy-esque.
Cowboy-esque, maybe early 1900s, late 1800s.
But
No
Appalachia,
cars.
But
cowboy.
Appalachia, like
Appalachia.
mountain,
Mountain
miner.
people.
So cabin. So like.
So we may
like
need a
Deliverance.
man to
Yeah.
come with
Yeah,
us.
Great.
It's like Silver Dollar City, but for real.
Yeah, I'm like, so maybe Agent Seaman or DJ JD should come with us.
I do not think DJ JD should come
I'm
with
like,
us.
okay,
He
Agent
needs to
Seaman
stay
needs
here
to
and
come with us. I don't think that 2 women are going to be pretty safe here if it's the 1800s.
You're right.
So I got a little bit of an idea. Agent Houdini, these people seem stuck in the past. Do you think you could have any tricks that can be a little bit more, I don't know, futuristic? Can we pretend that you are the new Messiah with
Hell yes.
performing miracles?
Holy shit, that's so good.
Wait, did you say DJ JD or did you say Houdini?
No, you.
Oh,
you.
Houdini.
I'm sorry. I misheard who you were speaking to. Yes.
With that close magic stuff, like I don't know. Let's try to let's try to
Close
convince him. Like let's start a new cult and see what happens.
I can do like some vape tricks too if that helps at all.
No, you need to stay here.
No,
you are
guys,
not allowed to come.
I
on
have
this.
a 40 in vape trips. I can do this. I can help.
That's great.
They've never seen
But-
anything like this. I know that, look, listen, he can be the new Messiah, but I can be like his, I create the clouds, you know?
Is that a belief that they have?
Yes.
I mean, we can still do like the remote monitoring with me and DJ JD back here, and again, he can blow some smoke rings from afar, and you can go.
Or up
all
close,
I want to
whatever
do
you
is
guys
that I can
want.
fire
It's up
my
to you
Gatling
guys.
gun and. Like again, we can do this, and
Bo, I think if you walked up with your Gatling gun and showed them your modern technology, they would see you as a god.
I do not believe that I have the requisite charisma to have people like me.
It's called Riz, bro, and you have it.
I am definitively mid no res.
I think that people from the 1890s would recognize whaling equipment.
Your Texas accent might appeal to these Appalachian people.
I did not have you guys arguing about if whaling equipment. Like, I'm not sure what this group would do about whaling equipment. So thanks for providing
How
that
would
to
they
me.
respond?
I had a lot of things planned out, but
not-
their response
but
to
not
whaling equipment.
Here's what I think we should do. I think it should be fucking Houdini, Seaman, and I. We roll in. Listen, hold on.
Well,
Okay. Seaman is fucking just like shooting Gatling gun into the air, okay? Houdini's doing close-up magic, and I'm just fucking blowing sick clouds, dude. And then everyone's like, these are the 3 horsemen of the apocalypse. And we're like, correct. You thought that there was a 4th, but psych, there's only 3.
This is the exact opposite of what we should do.
No, I think we should do
think
it.
that may be overwhelming to them.
I agree with Siri.
Also, does their version of Christianity even know revelations in the sense that you do?
That's a great question.
I mean, Revelations was written way before the 1800s.
Yes, and I imagine that they may have changed it since then. That's the point of them breaking off and being isolated.
Well, I don't think there's any way for us to know that.
They keep talking about a bunch of yolks. So we just can we say, do we just roll up and we're like, the egg lord sent us?
And recite green eggs and ham.
You know, and I pat Pidgey and I'm like, I have someone who can lay eggs. Maybe they'll be into that.
Dude, Pidgey's our new god.
Pidgey's our new god.
Let's send Pidgey. Can you control Pidgey, AI man?
More or less.
You know what? I'll do whatever you guys want to do. I'm just happy to be here.
Okay, I have 75 charisma. I'm approachable, but also strong-willed. So I feel like
Do you say that out loud? Do you go, I have 75
Yes.
charisma?
Yes. I
have 75
calculating
Riz.
my charisma. No, so I'm approachable. I feel like I need to go in this mission because people will find me approachable.
Can I just point out that all of us are probably going to stick out like a sore thumb because we're wearing modern clothing.
Wait, do these people notice that there's a plane crash?
Oh, wait,
3
you
to
did
4
say
miles.
wait, hold on. pause.
We're all reading way too much.
Hold on.
We just walk towards the building.
That's a great question because in the video footage that we saw, someone was naked. Do we see if they're naked in this village or whatever?
Oh, totally nude.
They're all nude.
Totally nude.
As the Lord would want.
Are you serious?
Yes.
The Garden of Eden.
Wow, okay, you're trying to make this a sexy scenario? A sex scenario again?
Yeah. This is an erotic podcast.
I have 4 Zins in. I think I immediately take off my clothes.
Yeah, I think Agent Houdini, like, you see him throw something on the ground and there's like a flash and a puff of smoke and then his clothes are just off.
Oh, yes.
And he's like, I'm ready to go.
Naked. I'm ready.
And he starts
like,
striding towards the town.
You know, Beezus, I have really gotten to know you here for this, last scenario, and you really do seem very charismatic. Like, perhaps you could be a cult leader, and you can bestow miracles upon DJ JD in the form of smoke rings and stars and whatnot, and, upon Siri over there with close magic and whatever Bible does. And so maybe we can just go in and convince them.
Bible is just a really tall blonde woman who's
I was
pretty
going to
hot.
say, what if Agent Bible will do a little ear thing and she talks to me and I will
Feed you.
Yes, she
feed
will
you the
feed
bullshit.
me.
Oh, yeah, because I
Christian
know,
bullshit.
because I know all the
you are-
Christian stuff. Yeah.
I have no problem. I'll get nude and I'll lead us into this.
Hell yeah, that's my cousin.
She has no problem. She'll get nude. We
We'll
all
get
know.
nude. I'll lead us into this.
No problem.
I mean, Ramona has no problem leading these boys into battle. So
I think I'm behind you, Ramona. I'm naked and I'm standing behind you.
This. Had not seen this happening.
I'm hanging back with the walkie-talkie.
So can
or
we
whatever.
fashion some like radio transmission
Yeah.
so you can
We
feed me?
We got Bluetooth that hopefully
because
works.
growing up in the Pacific Northwest with 2 gay dads, I am not religious, so I feel like I need your wisdom.
Oh,
But I do have the charisma.
Yeah, you're going to be rolling Bible tonight.
Yeah, I'll be rolling Bible.
Great.
Bible roll.
Great. This is, let me get to when. this
Definitely
part
not
of the
how Sam thought
scenario.
that scenario was going.
Just to set the scene, who's going forth and
Can I get a good description of what's happening? Because what I'm hearing, well, I guess I'll give you a description then.
Yeah.
What I'm hearing is that everybody besides Agent Bible strips nude
yeah.
to match the nude townsman
I still have my backpack on, though.
with your harpoon.
God,
With
that's
your whale harpoon.
weirdly gross.
That's awesome. I love it.
Yeah, so what we see, the camera is from the view of the little town itself. And so the town, you see the horizon. There's like smoke coming up from the plane crash. There's these copse of trees dotting it. You can see the mountains in the distance. And slowly a dot turns into 4 figures. The camera slowly sees these 4 people walking forwards. In front, we see Agent Beezus. She has hidden in her ear a little earpiece. And behind her are her 3 apostles.
she's got AirPods.
Yes.
Yeah, AirPods in that have been jerry-rigged to be able to talk with Agent Bible. We see behind that the 3 apostles, one with a backpack on with, I guess, a harpoon machine gun.
One on each side.
One on each side.
It's the harpoon and then the Gatling gun.
Yeah, and there's kind of like dust devils like rolling through or whatever, and we see them kind of approach.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. I thought this was going to be far more serious, but I really love the
We have gone
insane
completely off the
bent
rails.
that it's gone. The nudity was excellent. So thank you, whoever. I forgot who suggested that, but that was
I
excellent.
think I did on accident.
Yeah, it's good. You're walking this road though in, and what you guys see as you are taking this, this formation walking forward there are gravestones all around. And it looks like there's hundreds of gravestones, maybe even more, thousands of gravestones. They're roughly hewn. They're different sizes. Some are really small. Some are kind of like a little bit bigger. They don't have like really nice art or anything on them. So it looks like somebody would have made them in the 1800s. And you guys pass through. What you hear is somebody say, "Hark! There are strangers." They're like horses walking around.
The people
Do
are
they
horses?
have carts? Like what?
Yeah,
Are they, there's no
They're
cars.
just they're
just horses.
centaurs.
I know, like the people are horses.
People are horses.
And I'm like, damn,
us more.
Professor Tonus?
But you have to be intelligent to know these.
Have you guys seen
What happens if you don't pass?
Professor
If you don't
Tonus?
pass, you think the horses are people. But if you pass, then you understand that they're horses.
Wait, so we pass our intelligence roll, so we know they're horses.
If you know they're horses, but if you fail, do you think every horse is a
mean
person?
everyone.
No.
It
No, that was a dumb thing.
I'm just like, damn, we crash landed in Narnia.
better go find Mr. Tumnus to give us directions. Oh shit, that bitch is gonna sell us out to the White Witch. Fuck him.
Yeah.
Fuck him. Oh. This is called an RPG podcast with humor, you fuckers.
Everyone throw away their character sheets. We're playing D&D now. What if I did that to you guys? Would you be happy or no?
No.
Yeah, cool. We're not doing that.
I almost said DJ Bible.
DJ Bible.
That is your cult leader name. I'm DJ Bible.
Hey kids, let's rap about Jesus for a minute. As you pull up a chair and sit on it like with the chair backwards.
Yes.
Totally nude.
What's up,
And smash
y'all?
your head through an ice block lit on fire. The
Totally
power
nude.
of Jeebus.
Backwards
The power of
chair.
Jesus
Head
runs through
an
my
ice block. I'm
veins.
DJ Bible.
DJ
Wait,
Bible.
how is this not overwhelming also?
What?
Jimmy earlier was like, I think this would be overstimulating. And here we're like, backwards chair, ice red block. I'm
Okay,
DJ
okay,
Bible.
we'll tone it
I
down
mean,
a
you
little
guys,
bit.
this is more or less how I thought the scenario was.
This is amazing.
Sure it is.
It's
I
just
love
word for
this
word.
so
what
much.
I was like, when they decide to do the new DJ Bible, do this.
I'm also really sorry. You're just like, we're going to keep this on track. And I'm like, the editing is going to be super easy. And
No, this is excellent. I am in no way, shape, or form
Yeah, just cacao whenever
unhappy
you
with
need
this
to.
at
Yeah.
all.